I'm John Airy, and I love Topeka. If I've learned one thing about the capital city over the last few days, it's this. Topeka is turning into a very positive place to live. February 25th is a prime example of why. For starters, when Think Big Topeka went to make their pitch to the Shawnee County Commission, it didn't take much convincing. The commissioners made sure to let us know that their inboxes were full of emails from their constituents supporting the Google experiment. The county IT guy even put together a rough outline of what the county needs to do to make sure the push with Google is a success. And by the time we left the meeting, the commissioners had given Think Big Topeka their support. Thanks to Robin over at WIBW 580 for shooting this video with his iPhone. And thanks to everyone who contacted their county commissioner. Sending emails and phone calls to your local officials works. Later that day, dozens of Think Big Topeka supporters flooded the Heartland Visioning meeting with their special Think Big Topeka t-shirts. The folks over at Heartland Visioning definitely noticed us when we all stood up during the meeting to expose our beautiful new t-shirts.
Think Big Topeka. So, if you're here, let's think big, Topeka.
Later, we made our voices heard on the microphone during the public comment portion of the meeting.
I think that by revitalizing the downtown and bringing Google here, thinking big, we can make Topeka the capital city again. We can bring it back to the city. Thank you.
By the way, Heartland Visioning is working on some amazing new ways to revitalize downtown Topeka. Please take a look at some of their sketches and plans for turning the heart of the city into a sparkling gem that every Topekan can be proud of. Thanks to Heartland Visioning for letting us make our voices heard. Something to talk about on the Facebook side of things. Other cities are beginning to call Topeka out, and we're starting to see some negative groups pop up. That's great. That means other places are starting to take notice of our efforts, and they're scared. Oh, they're scared. To other communities vying for Google, I would say this: fear the big T. Jim Ogle pointed out that as of 11 p.m. on February 25th, more than 16% of Topeka's Facebook population has signed up to support the Google experiment. To put that into perspective, Grand Rapids has just about as many Facebook fans as we do, and that covers a little less than 3% of their Facebook population. Look, this is a very positive time for Topeka, so don't engage the naysayers and all the negative rhetoric about this Google experiment. Just let it be, and let's focus on the positive things that's making our city great right now. Stay positive and continue to think big. Stay on your friends, family, and coworkers to fill out the Google survey. Email your city officials, school administrators, anyone you think has some influence in the area, and try to think of some creative ways to get Google to notice this great town of ours. Kind of like this work of art. I'm John Airy, and I love Topeka.